Mike Breen on hand. Miami's in another nail-biter and trailing here as we get set to start the third quarter. What's the key for them to get over the hump and get that lead?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a hard game. These close games, you've got to grind it out, particularly defensively, and wear teams down.
To Wade, throws it up from deep in the corner. Won't go. Three-pointer just off the mark. Nice little fake, and he shoots. Gets it to go. And it's a 7-point lead for the Spurs.
Oh, look at that fake. Lifting his defender off of his feet and then being able to still create an angle for the two-point shot.
They keep it alive for a second chance. It's good. Back up and in on the follow.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
Duncan gets it to go.
Typically, that's not the shot you want, the contested two. It worked out this time.
Pretty pass. James for two, shoots away. Duncan the rebound.
Fine execution right there. Good open shot, missed it, but you put together enough good possessions, you'll work your way back into the ballgame.
Parker the jumper, won't go, not even close. And it's a turnover. With the left hand, 2 points on the layup.
Scoring in the paint is not for the faint of heart. You've got to expect to get hit and hit often. He's not whining and complaining. He is just getting them baskets right at the rim.
Dumps it off beautifully. Tightly guarded, gets off the jump hook.
Even great shooters are distracted by a great closeout and a hard contest.
To James. Looks to put it back up again. Can't knock it down.
Tim Duncan has so many wonderful characteristics. What's your favorite thing about Duncan as a player?
It's the same thing as Steve Nash. I love how they interact with their teammates. I think they're great leaders, even though they're extremely quiet. Their example is one of accept personal responsibility, deflect all praise to others, take all criticism to protect your teammates. I love how he goes about his business. And then secondarily, Mike, what I love about Duncan is how he gracefully took the mantle from David Robinson early in his career. He learned about Robinson's grace in handing over that first option offense responsibility to him. And then he did a similar thing in handing it over to Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili a couple years back when the Spurs became a more up-tempo, more pick-and-roll centric team versus a post-up team.
Parker against Chalmers. Duncan. And Udonis Haslem with the extra effort to make it a difficult shot.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Chalmers bringing it up. To James. Not that time. Slams it home for two. A minute and a half remaining in the third. The Heat down by 7. Chalmers for 2 with a wide open shot.
You keep running the pick and roll time and time again, forcing their defense to react. If you continue to generate high quality shots, you're going to win the game.
Adjusts, and a foul is called. And it's back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws.
A good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
And he makes them both. Right back. James gets it up for 2. Off the mark. Duncan goes to the left hand. Can't knock it down.
Hey, that's how they created the lead. They got the ball to the rim. They just missed that.
Bosch, 2 defenders, yet he gets the shot off. To Ginobili. He's left open. Bosch the rebound. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Heat down by 7.
Stay tuned for more Sunday Night NBA presented by ESPN and EA Sports.